Alright guys, thank you for coming back to my channel. And as advertised, I got 8 plugins that make you sound like Grammy award-winning Beyonce. I'm going to show you each one by one, what they do, why you would use it, and how you would use them. Alright, and then in the order that you would use them as a stack. Alright, oh by the way, if you're new to my channel, please help me get to 1,000 subscribers in the next 2 months, and I'll be forever grateful. So go ahead and consider subscribing. Click the button and let's go. So subscribe. Alright, so first we're gonna listen to the track without the vocals, and then I'll play the vocals without anything on them. So I'll just go in sequence. That's the first part, and then now we are going to listen to the vocals with no effects on them.
Sending out an invitation, answer at your ears. This is not infatuation, just wanna keep it real. Let me lead by infrared, you are now in my domain. Realize as I fantasize, don't even know your name.
Very good vocals. Now, by the way, the singer, her name is Nikki Greer. To me, she's one of the greatest singers to ever grace this earth. All right, so that was the vocals. Now let me play her vocals against the track without her, without any effects on her vocals. So let's go.
Sending out an invitation, answer at your ears. This is not infatuation, just wanna keep it real. Let me lead by infrared, you are now in my domain. Realize as I fantasize, don't even know your name.
The first plugin in our chain is auto-tune. So the song is in the key of G. She's a soprano, so I chose the soprano. The song is in the key of G, and then I set it to a minor.
Sending out an invitation, answer at your ears. This is not infatuation, just wanna keep it real. Let me lead by infrared, you are now in my domain. Realize as I fantasize, don't even know your name.
And then we're all going to go to plugin number 2, which is the de-esser. This is the T-Rex de-esser. We're gonna solo this so we can hear it.
Sending out an invitation, answer at your ears. This is not infatuation, just wanna keep it real. Let me.
And then we're gonna put the de-esser on it. So what I've done here is that I noticed that the sibilance is more pronounced around about roughly 5,500 up, right? 5,500 hertz upward. So that's exactly what I did.
Sending out an invitation, answer at your ears. This is not infatuation, just wanna keep it real. Let me.
All right, so now we got that. Now let's go to the third plugin, which is our compressor, the Tube Tech CL1B compressor. All right, so I'll go all the way wet on this one because I want the signal to be processed twice. The output volume, I don't change that, I leave it as it is. A ratio is always a 4.1. So just watch here. If I hover my mouse over this, see, the ratio is 4.1. And then my threshold on this is a negative 3.2 decibels. Now, for the meter, of course, you can see I'm using compression right here. All right. And then for the attack, again, watch here. So if I hover my mouse over this, it tells me my attack is at 5.3, and then my release here is a 3.8, right? And I'm using a manual attack release. So I'm using, see that right there? Because you can switch it over to fixed, manual, or fixed. In this case, we're using the just the manual mode. And then the side chain bus effect, which is this, right? I'm using internal. All right. Now, also, if you if you're having a hard time learning how to use a compressor, right? You can come over here, right over here, they have a whole bunch of presets. So if you go there and you have a whole bunch of presets that you can start with, right? Or you can come over here and you have a whole lot of them as well. You can use it for a kick, slam your kick if you wanted to. Lead vocals right there, you know, or you can just start here and go with the lead vocal post EQ. But so you got to be careful how you're using this compressor, right? In this case, I just built mine from scratch because this is what I wanted. So we're gonna run it through now, okay? So before.
Sending out an invitation, answer right at your ears. This is not infatuation, just wanna keep it real. Let me leave.
Okay, let's go to, let's turn it on. Watch here.
Sending out an invitation, answer right at your ears. This is not infatuation, just wanna keep it real. Let me.
Do you hear how warm it is? It's really warm and textured, like it's a little bit thicker. All right, now let's play that against the music, okay? So that way we can do a reference point. All right, I'm gonna play it now.
Sending out an invitation, answer right at your ears. This is not infatuation, just wanna keep it real. Let me lead by infrared, you are now in my domain. Realize as I fantasize, don't even know your name.
So that's a compression, nice and clean. Okay, that was plugin number 3. Now we're gonna go to our secret weapon. Let me tell you something, guys. This is how you cross over into that Grammy-winning mix. This is gonna change your life, I promise. For plugin number 4, we're using the solid state Logic EQ. It's called the X-EQ2. Now, what's the why? The reason we want to use this is because one, we want to boost the highs without using an EQ that's going to create sibilance.
Sending out an invitation, answer right at your ears. This is not infatuation, just wanna keep it real.
You go to 10 kilohertz. We want 10 kilohertz at 10 decibels. So and then you come to your 500 hertz.
Sending out an invitation, answer right at your ears. This is not infatuation, just wanna keep it real. Let me.
And then width.
Sending out an invitation, answer right at your ears. This is not infatuation, just wanna keep it real. Let me lead by infrared, you are now.
So what does that do? It helps it cut through the track without it sounding skinny, without it being distorted. So we're gonna play with the music.
Sending out an invitation, answer right at your ears. This is not infatuation, just wanna keep it real. Sending out an invitation, answer right at your ears. This is not infatuation, just wanna keep it real. Let me lead by infrared, you are now in my domain. Realize as I fantasize, don't even know your name.
All right, I know you heard that, so that's clean, but watch what happens next. Plugin number 5, Brainworks BX Stereo Maker.
Sending out an invitation, answer right at your ears. This is not infatuation, just wanna keep it real. Let me lead by infrared, you are now in my domain. Realize as I fantasize, don't even know your name.
I know you heard that transition. It went from being skinny, little tiny voice against a huge song to becoming a master of the universe within that track. Well, here we go to the stereo expansion, and right now, let me hover my mouse over it. I'm only using a 59% enhancement.
Sending out an invitation, answer right at your ears. This is not infatuation, just wanna keep it real. Let me lead by infrared, you are now in my domain. Realize as I fantasize, don't even know your name.
All right, now let's play it against the track.
Sending out an invitation, answer right at your ears. This is not infatuation, just wanna keep it real. Let me lead by infrared, you are now in my domain. Realize as I fantasize, don't even know your name.
All right. I know you heard that as well. It's a beautiful spread, and it just covers the entire vocal spectrum for a female voice. That's the magic of the BrainWorks Stereo Maker. So plugin number 6 is the T-Rex Classic EQ. Let's make that a little bit bigger because I need you to see a couple of things here. Now, I know you know that we used an EQ already. Okay, good. So now we're going to EQ, fine-tune the EQ using very specific frequencies that match her voice, that enhance the entire mix. Remember, this is no ordinary love. This is no ordinary mix. No ordinary mix. I can't sing, guys. You know that. But you're welcome. So far, we're going to play the vocal again as a reminder of where we got to.
Sending out an invitation, answer out of your ears. This is not infatuation, just want to keep it real. Let me.
Okay, really good. Really sounds good. Okay, so now for this, we are using the T-Rex Classic EQ or equalizer. So we're going to use a preset that's already here. So we'll click on that little window here, right? And normally it would be like this. Let me show you out. Right, there you go. All right, and then you go into the generic folder, open it up, and then scroll down, and you'll find Sparkle right there. All right, I've already chosen it. I already have it as a preset, so we won't mess it up. So even if I do, like, watch this. If I screw it up like this and just mess things up and just mess things up here, right? And I mess that up, pull that over there. Okay, it's now messed up now. Okay, there you go. And then all I have to do is go back over here, and as a preset, bam, we're right back to where we started. All right, I'm gonna play this while the vocals is playing, so you can hear the distinct sound of this EQ, and then I explain why and how. Let's go.
Sending out an invitation, answer out of your ears. This is not infatuation, just want to keep it real. Let me lead by infrared.
I'm not just typing the numbers in. I am listening to the volume of the track, or the texture of the vocal against the track. So let's do exactly that.
Sending out an invitation, answer out of your ears. This is not infatuation, just wanna keep it real. Let me lead by infrared, you are now in my domain. Realize as I fantasize, don't even know your name.
Okay, so now you understand. So it's no louder, it just cuts through more. For the next part, it is now time to add the reverb. All right, so for the next plugin, we're gonna use the Overloud Reverb 2.
Sending out an invitation, answer out of your ears. This is not infatuation, just wanna keep it real.
Okay, so two things we can do. You can make it a little bit more lush. You can just make your adjustments here however you wish. So let's just play this. I'm gonna bypass it, and then we'll listen.
Sending out an invitation, answer out of your ears. This is not infatuation, just wanna keep it real. Sending out an invitation, answer out of your ears. This is not infatuation, just wanna keep it real.
I mean, we can afford to add more reverb to it, but first, let's listen to the track. Remember, we always have to reference the track because it might sound great solo, but how does it sound against the background track in the mix? So let's listen.
Sending out an invitation, answer out of your ears. This is sending out an invitation, answer out of your ears. This is not infatuation.
And for the last plugin, and we're going to use the proprietary plugin that comes with Pro Tools, and that's the Mod Delay 3.
Sending out an invitation, answer at your ears. This is not infatuation, just wanna keep it real. Let me lead by infrared, you are now in my domain. Realize as I fantasize, don't even.
Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, imagine once that hits the track, you'd be like, ooh, baby, 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 baby.
Sending out an invitation, answer at your ears. This is not infatuation, just wanna keep it real. Let me lead by infrared, you are now in my domain. Realize as I fantasize, don't even know your name.
Guys, that's smooth. Now let's play it against the track and see what kind of bounce we got.
Sending out an invitation, answer at your ears. This is not infatuation, just wanna keep it real. Let me lead by infrared, you are now in my domain. Realize as I fantasize, don't even know your name.
And the Grammy goes to you. All right, now let's go back to the reverb and see how much reverb we can add, get away with. All right, so let's go back over here. So what we want to do is two things. Either add more time, right? Or add more reverb delay, right? And what level? So let's go see.
Sending out an invitation, answer at your ears. This is not infatuation, just wanna keep it real. Let me lead by infrared, you are now in my domain. Realize as I fantasize, don't even know your name.
Ooh, that might sound good. Okay, I know I totally exaggerated it, right? It's open, smooth, alive. Let's just stay with what we already have. We're just boosting that. But let me take the delay off now, so that way we can hear exactly what we did.
Sending out an invitation, answer at your ears. This is not infatuation, just wanna keep it real. Let me lead by infrared, you are now in my domain.
Let's increase the watts. Let's see.
Sending out an invitation, answer at your ears. This is not infatuation, just wanna keep it real.
Ooh, I kind of like it. So now let's add the delay. And then let's see what it sounds like first, and then we'll juxtapose it against the track.
Sending out an invitation, answer at your ears. This is not infatuation, just wanna keep it real.
To me, it sounds like a lot, but let's go see. You be the judge of it. You let me know in the comments. Again, remember, I've already done this mix, so you let me know what you think or how you would use this combination of reverb and delay combo. So let's go back over here, click that off, and then go back to reverb. All right, let's listen.
Sending out an invitation, answer at your ears. This is not infatuation, just wanna keep it real. Let me lead by infrared, you are now in my domain. Realize as I fantasize, don't even know your name.
Okay, sounds good. So let's leave it like that for right now. Let's listen to the 8 plugins we've used so far.
Sending out an invitation, answer at your ears. This is not infatuation, just wanna keep it real. Let me lead by infrared, you are now in my domain. Realize as I fantasize, don't even know your name. Sending out an invitation, answer at your ears. This is not infatuation, just wanna keep it real. Let me lead by infrared, you are now in my domain. Realize as I fantasize, don't even.
very good. And that's it, guys. That's how you do vocals for a Grammy-winning album. Again, this is Luigi the Genie. Thank you so much for watching my Mix University tutorial on vocals like Beyonce or Beyonce-esque vocals. And I know that 99% of you don't subscribe, but just help me get to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, and help me change everything and turn everything around. I really do appreciate your time and your effort and your support. Again, thank you, thank you, thank you. See you on the next one. All right, peace.